Resume.
The gentleman from Illinois reserves his time. The gentleman from Michigan.
Mr. Chairman, I would yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from California. 2 minutes.
Thank you, gentlemen. I rise in support of H.R. 3043, the Hydropower Modernization Act of 2017. In my area of California's Central Valley, we've got the Turlock and Modesto irrigation districts. They have been fighting for over 8 years to relicense the Don Pedro Hydro facility. This is on the Tuolumne River. This is where we get our drinking water for the families in our communities. It's where we get our water for irrigation for our farms. And yet our ratepayers have been spending money for over 8 years just on the relicensing process. They've had engineers and scientists, 35 studies. They've done the modeling for FERC to show them all of the different impacts that will be had here. And in the process, they've spent $30 million already. They plan to spend over $50 million. Now, $50 million, and we're not going to have one drop of extra water storage. This is not going to improve the quality of the water that the people in my district are going to drink. No new water, no better quality. This is still going to see the same conditions for our fish, the same conditions for our stream beds. After $50 million and over 8 years, all we will have done is completed over 35 studies to continue to look, continue to go through red tape, and the people in my district will still have a water shortage. We can do things much better. Now, close to me, we also have the, down in Merced, we have another irrigation district as well. They've gone over a decade in relicensing the Exchequer Hydro project, over $20 million spent. Again, the same type of scenario. Farmers, families, no new improved water quality, no new water storage, just a decade and $20 million for many, many studies that are not improving our process.
Yield another 30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized.
I think the gentleman, what we have before us, this legislation is not going to solve all of our problems for California's Central Valley, but it will help us with the challenges that we're facing with relicensing. We can do things better, we can do them more efficient, and we can actually bring water delivery to the people who need it most. It starts with the FERC relicensing and changing the process to a much more transparent and efficient process. This bill deserves a yes vote that will help us through that process, and I yield back.